Hi all, welcome back to my channel. Warm greetings from Finuture Coaching Institutes. Today as such, I don't have any topic to discuss, but today I will discuss things perhaps you would be most interested in. That is some bit around salaries that FRM can draw and firms which hire FRMs. So let me show you what order I will prefer for my video. So these are the things that we'll be discussing today. Being certified FRM or doing both parts of FRM, what salaries you can expect, and which firms can hire you being a FRM, and very important, I mean, scope for fresh graduates and fresh MBAs, and some bit about the course curriculum that FRM has. So before I proceed, I would strongly request you to subscribe to my channel, like and share with your peers to get regular updates. So let's begin with most, I would think of most keen topic for anyone. I mean, what salary one can draw after completing certain course. In this case, it's FRM. So let's see, I mean, what you can draw. So for this, I mean, this is a piece of information that I'm sharing from my website, that is www.finuture.com. So under the programs, you can navigate under the FRM. Over there, you can see this particular page, which will give you the insight of salary you can draw from big as a beginner or being a experienced. If you pursue FRM, what could be your salary bracket? And these are the firms which can hire you. You can see there are top investment banks which usually hire FRM, and of course big four audit firms, and these are just the, I mean, the major ones which hire, but there are many more firms in the financial domain which actually prefer FRM candidates. So we'll discuss more in scope for graduates and fresh MBAs. That over there, I'll give you the more briefing how it can benefit you if you pursue FRM. And these are the salaries. If you see, uh, if you complete your FRM, and if you get hired in any of these firms, you can get anywhere between 7 to 11 lakhs per annum Indian rupee. And likewise, I mean, it depends on what profile you're getting selected. So if you're getting selected in a relatively technical profile, which is a risk manager, and you can expect 6 to 10 lakhs. And senior business analyst, this is a one more area which is currently more predominantly emerging in India. Business analyst, so basically migrating what is being done manually to the systems. So you can, I mean, this has a very huge scope currently, so you can get hired in the business analyst role as well. So, and likewise, if you are at a senior level, you can draw anywhere between 18 to 21 lakhs. So this is about the salaries that FRMs currently are drawing in these investment banks. But of course, just disclaimer I would give here over is, along with your FRM certification, you must boost your conceptual understanding, which can actually create a value when you join any of the firms. Otherwise, having just certification may not help. That's why I keep emphasizing that mentor or coach from whom you are learning is most important. So choose your coaching institute very wisely. I mean, I would strongly recommend that one which can give you the practical demonstration of the key concept should be your one-stop shop. So going back to my second point in PPT, so I think we covered for point one and point two. So now let's see what is the scope for fresh graduates and MBAs. I would spend a little more time on this by referring one of the article that our page, that is Finuture Coaching Institute, has. you must start following the page for regular updates. We'll keep sharing the updates on this page as well as on the YouTube channel. So you must follow these two and share with your peers as well who are planning to pursue career in risk management or the financial services back office or middle offices. So let's see, I mean, what exactly, just to give you background how uh, it's most important for you if you are a fresher, graduate, or an MBA. So I'll step back to explain you more. So if you see during our school life, what happens that the people so-called toppers of our class after 10th, they usually go in the science stream, engineering. I mean, after they usually pursue science to get their careers in engineering and MBBS after their 12th. So so one of the creamy layer gets filtered after 10th. So whatever remains, like average students who usually pursue BCom, they continue their 10 plus 2, and after that 12 plus 3 years degree. And after that also there is one more filtration happens. People go for entrance exams for MBAs, and if you get a good college, then again one of the layer which has good quality of students get filtered out there. So that's what is written over here. So I mean, if you see, the fact is filtration happens at every stage of the life, and bell curve is a very harsh reality of our life. So planning your career well in advance will help you a lot. It should not happen like, if you see, I mean, if you consider any of your colleague, peer, or during your 10th standard who worked hard since his standard one and did his engineering, so they will be, to some extent, they get settled down faster than students who pursue, usually I'm talking about the majority of course, usually pursue the BComs or do a usual graduation and MBAs. So the differentiating point is they the people who get settled earlier, they plan their career well in advance. They work hard since their standard one, two. They make themselves very comfortable with the reading habit, and so they get advantage during 10th standard and like and so on. So now be considering, if you are BCom and MBA from average college, it's already a little late. But the good news is you have got few certifications like FRM, which can benefit you like anything. And these kind of certifications can bridge the gap that I just talked about, which has gone wider over a period of time. So that bridge can be gapped using these kind of technical certifications within a year. Within a year time you can get your certification. I mean, in fact, it can be, both part can be appeared in one go, but it is recommended for average students to go both parts separately, I mean each in 6 months, because usually observation has been people from IIMs and IITs get, they when they appear, they clear both levels at one go. But for average student, it's very strongly recommended that they should appear each level at a time. And once you, I mean, of course hard work will be needed. So I mean, if I were to tell you key points, you will need to work hard, you need to plan your things well, get a good coaching institute like ours, where you can get handy faculties who has got practical approach to explain the key concepts that are required, which will help you to clear FRM in a very better way. So think about, if you're a fresher MBA or graduate, you must think it very deeply and act wise. Take decisions on time, don't delay things further. I mean, it could happen. I mean, I have practically seen the examples wherein wherein people with 8 to 10 years of experience with a just graduation with normal financial services background, they see someone from a very good institute or 10 to 15 years younger than him or get hired at their level. So later, I mean, just to avoid get this feeling, you can plan your things very well and bridge the gap in advance. So that's why, I mean, it's very crucial. You can go through this article in detail. It has very nicely explained. Of course, the summary of the story is bell curve and filtration happens at bell curve is built by nature at every stage of life, and filtration of the better quality of knowledge happens at every stage of life. So grasp the correct knowledge, join the good firms, create a value for the firms and eventually for you as well. So going back course curriculum, again, I would go back to website. So for FRM part one, this is a course curriculum, foundation of risk management, which has a basics of risk management, quantitative analysis, a bit of mathematics, but don't no need to get scared of. We have got excellent faculties who can make your life very easy. Financial markets and products, which can give you the very detailed explanation of financial products that gets traded across the globe, and valuation and the risk model, predominantly use risk model in the current world. So paper 4 is for that, and these are the corresponding weightages. So this is all I had. Basically, I wanted to cover the scope of FRM, wide holistic view of a scope of FRM. So hope this helps, and I would strongly recommend follow my page on Finuture Coaching Institute over LinkedIn, YouTube, or Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, I would be more predominantly using LinkedIn and YouTube for my updates. But still, I mean, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram as well. So as I said, work hard. So this is a famous quote line that we like for our constitute from late athlete Milkha Singh. Work hard, keep your willpower very high. I mean, if you decide something, be very focused and work dedicatedly. I mean, there is nothing you can you can miss if you focus on these three things. So hard work, willpower and dedication, for a person with this quality, the sky is the limit. Thank you everyone. Stay connected with the channel. Once again, I would strongly recommend to subscribe and like my channel and share with your peers as well. Thank you very much. Thank you.